What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 168, and today we start the episode off with a squad report as we have now entered September, and of course the transfer window has now finished, the summer transfer window has now passed, and we can see our complete squad at least until January this year. And we mentioned in the last episode very briefly towards the end, our main aim in the summer transfer window was ship on all the deadwood and bring in some fresh young faces and a couple of first team players, and we did those objectives really well. Yes, there is still one or two players in this club who may not make it and may not cut the grade at PSG, but for the most part it's a very good squad. Good young players came in as well with high potential for the future, or relatively high potential. And also a look at the league table: 3 games, 3 wins, 0 draws and 0 defeats, 10 goals scored, 0 conceded, and 9 points accumulated. So perfect start. It's certainly not going to finish with 38 wins out of 38, but regardless, a perfect 100% start, and we're very pleased with that. Also a quick look at our Champions League group as well. We just had it drawn, and we have got Roma, Sporting and Ajax, so an Italian side, a Portuguese side and a Dutch side as well. And all 3 of those teams very decent. Not, none of those teams are sort of, what you consider easy teams to be drawn against, that you'd certainly get 6 points from. You can already predict that before the group starts. So, not the easiest group we could have had there, but still, I do predict with us winning the Champions League last year, we should be qualifying, and I think we probably should top it as well. It won't be easy. They're 3 very good teams, but I feel as though we should, with our team and our experience of last year's Champions League win, we probably should top the group, or at least finish in second anyway. Still, we take on Lille for the first game of today's episode here, the first of 2 games in League 1. And the first chance would fall here in the 5th minute as Lille cross the ball into the centre here, and we get the ball away towards Niang. Niang flicks it on towards LaCabella here, and as LaCabella runs down his right hand side, this guy's got so much agility and pace, and as he plays the ball through to Lacazette here, he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He fake shots round him, and we poke the ball into the back of the net. And as you can tell by the title, LaCabella, that's the name for these two. These guys are absolutely fantastic. They are so quick, they are so agile, and they are so perfect together as they also celebrate in front of the travelling fans. So that was a really nice goal there, a really quick counter attack. And as I mentioned before, agility is such an underrated stat for your players, and that certainly proved to be the case there. Both of those two show great agility, great pace, and a great way to keep themselves on balance and get themselves forward. So Lacazette scores, and it's Lille 0, PSG 1, and we do take the lead. But in 23rd minute here, Lille try and hit back as they get themselves inside in the centre of the park, inside towards Prey in the centre. The shot's well saved by Lloris, but Diaby squeezes the ball in, and Lille grabbed themselves an equalising goal. And at first, Lloris made a great save, but at first I was like, how on earth did that ball go into the back of the net there? Because I was positioning a man on the line. We had Lloris getting back to his feet after making the initial save, and there was also a defender right next to Lloris trying to block any shot that came in. Yet somehow it crept through all the bodies and into the bottom corner. But a second look in, I have to say, that is the most accurate finish you will see from just inside the area on the half volley there. That is wonderful. Look at that. Maybe, just maybe, Lloris could have stretched out his leg a little bit further, but that is absolutely inch perfect. It's right through a very small gap, past the man Kurzawa on the line as well, and right into the bottom corner. Talk about placement from Diaby there, and he puts it into the bottom corner. So again, maybe you could say we possibly could have blocked it, but I think that's a brilliant finish after the first save, and it is 1-1, so no complaints about the goal. Fantastic strike in my opinion, and Lille are back on level terms. A couple minutes later, Savanier went close from this shot from just outside the area, and 8 minutes later, another good chance for us here as Ashton Gutz, our right back, goes through the centre and plays it out wide towards Niang. Niang finds Remy Cabella here, and Cabella finds Niang down his right hand side. A good chance for us. He takes it around his man with the scoop 10, then eventually a heel-to-heel flick, gets himself inside and shoots. It's a good save by the goalkeeper though, and Lille get it away. So still 1-1 in this game, but we were looking probably the brighter of the 2 teams in the first half, and that's why 8 minutes after the restart, I wasn't surprised to see us retake the lead through Lacazette. So Lacazette scores for the 2nd time in the game. He has had an absolutely fantastic start to the season, getting on the end of an Mbani cross and heading the ball past the goalkeeper. That's now 7 goals, and we're not even through the 4th game. So fantastic start for Lacazette. And Niang, well, he got an assist a minute ago, and now he gets a goal as well from this free kick. And it's just too easy, man. Like, seriously, free kicks on this game are just way too easy. Don't get me wrong, the goalkeeper could have been a little bit deceived by the power on the strike and the fact Niang is going for goal there, but I can't understand for the life of me how he's not not keeping it out. Why the wall are turning their backs, I don't know. The positioning of the wall is terrible on its own. As much as I love Niang, I think really, despite it being a good strike, you've got to blame the goalkeeper and the wall there. So it is 3-1. Funnily enough, the celebration happened so quickly. Literally as soon as the ball crossed the line, I didn't even get to press the X button as I usually do to celebrate, because I don't really know too many celebrations, so I just press X and let the computer do it randomly. But it just celebrated on its own. It didn't matter though. It was 3-1 to PSG, and again, I think you probably have to blame the defense and the wall for that one, because quite frankly, you should not be getting beaten from that angle when the goalkeeper seems to be set. But anyway, here's a look at the sliders, just because I know I don't need to show it, but there are just some people out there that still question the validity of these games. But still, it's Lille 1, PSG 3, and we were on course to win the game anyway. We were looking much stronger. The goal they scored was one of the few chances they'd had in the entire game, to be honest. But in the 83rd minute, they would have another one. Mate playing it inside towards his man Jermaine, and the shot goes wide and behind for a goal kick. And it was how the game finished. So a 3-1 victory for PSG. Again, we thoroughly deserved the victory, and you know, to start the season off with 4 wins out of 4, it's been a really encouraging start for us in Ligue 1. And of course, we are the holders of this competition. We will want to retain it. And you know, sometimes I get off to slow start. Sometimes it takes me a while to get going, but usually I am dominant right from the beginning, and I struggle to ever see a team catch us up. And with the start we've made, it's going to take a mammoth effort. I mean, we're only 4 games in, but it's going to be a mammoth effort for one of the teams to knock us off the perch already, because I feel so in control with this team. But we'll have to wait and see what happens regardless. It's a bit too early to be, you know, talking about title celebrations with 4 games being played. But I guess it's just how confident I feel with this team. You know, West Brom, I felt very confident with them. But with PSG, it's like next level optimism. I feel so assured when using this team, regardless of what team I face. Regardless, following that, we had some European qualifiers of England. We drew the first one against Romania and then beat Austria by 4-1, which did see us qualify for the European Championships at the end of the season with 24 points. Belgium was in second with 17, and Romania missed out on the final place in 3rd place with 15 points. So we've qualified for the European Championships at the end of the season. Again, we're not really fussed about international football. I never really care too much about it on career mode, but it's still a nice little side story, a little nice addition to the game. So we've won the World Cup with England. Can we win the European Championships? Do you know? Who knows? But still, we'll have to wait and see. Following that though, we had a game against Sochaux here at Paris Saint-Germain for our second and final game of today's episode, back in Ligue 1 after the international break. And I did make one change to the side. I thought I'd bring in Falvin to give him his first start for the club and see how he'd do. Actually, his second start for the club, and see how he'd do in his first start in Ligue 1 though. And the first chance would fall in the 5th minute as LaCabella swings in this corner towards Laporta, and his header goes just over the bar and behind for a goal kick. So looking to take an early lead in this game against Sochaux as they travel to Parc des Princes, but that header goes just over the bar and behind. But from the goal kick, they play it short here towards the left back, and as they crossfield it towards the right back, they try and retain possession. But as you can see here, as they play the ball forward towards the halfway line, eventually Ramirez flicks it on, and the tackle is made by Laporta. So Vanier quickly passes it inside towards LaCabella. Cabella's on the ball for us here. He's got Lacazette running through. He picks him out, and Lacazette picks out the bottom corner. So PSG 1, Sochaux 0, and again, it's LaCabella, the two working together in tandem, it seems. Cabella the assist, Lacazette the goal. You know, so many times we'll be saying that throughout this season, because they just work perfectly together. They're just a dynamic duo, the perfect partnership. What else can you say about them two? So good. A lovely little ball inside by Cabella, and a great finish by Lacazette. This guy, I mean, I wasted him so much during last season playing him as an attacking midfielder. He's clearly the main man up front. That's where you need to play him as a main striker. And as you can see in the 34th minute, Cabella said, I'm sick of getting the assists, I'm going to get a goal instead, and that's what he does. Niang drills in a free kick from the right hand side, but this time he doesn't go for goal. He tries to drill it into a dangerous area, looking for someone to run on and put it into the back of the net, and that's exactly what happens. LaCabella pounces on the ball inside the box, just to past the penalty spot there, and flicks it into the bottom corner. So LaCabella makes it 2-0. This guy's got off to a great start to the season, and he does double the lead here at Parc des Princes. So 2-0 to Paris Saint-Germain, and in the 45th minute here, Sochaux come forward looking to grab themselves a goal and a route back into the game, but I got very lucky as I tried to pass the ball back to the goalkeeper Lloris with Savanier. There wasn't enough power on the pass, and Sochaux cut it out, but thankfully the shot went into the side netting and behind for a goal kick. So still 2-0. In the 80th minute, though, as the game was being closed out, not much really happened in the second half. Lacazette went very close there, but his header went into the side netting and behind for a goal kick. for the entire game, really. Social trying to pass the ball around or retain possession, but really it's weird. I've talked about it before. The AI possession and the AI pass accuracy is usually really high. In this game, not at all. It was actually flipped. We were really in control of the possession for the most part and looking a lot better when it came down to passing the ball and keeping hold of it. And in the 83rd minute, Kurzawa drills in a cross here from the left-hand side, and Lacazette turns it in to get his second goal of the game and make it PSG 3, Social 0. So we do indeed get the third goal of the game. The game was ours, really. The away side didn't really cause us much threat at all in the entire game, and as we made it 3-0 there, the game was put beyond reasonable doubt. Lovely drill cross by Kurzawa. I've mentioned a few times before, drill crosses, or ground crosses if you will, on this year's FIFA are so overpowered. You've got to use them as much as possible. They're really overpowered this year. So 3-0 to us, and in the 90th minute here, Gregory Van der Wiel comes off the bench and makes it 4-0. Couple of fake shots, and I'll be honest here, I thought I completely messed it up when I fake shot it for no reason, trying to round the goalkeeper who stayed on his line as I went towards the goal there. As you can see, I tried to fake shot as I thought it was going to close me down. Instead he stayed on his line, but I still managed to squeeze it in. So the right back who came on as a sub makes it 4-0, and that is how the game finishes. So a very comprehensive 4-0 victory. 5 wins from 5 to start Liga, and the perfect start. This PSG team is already looking absolutely fantastic, and I'm really enjoying things as things stand. But as always guys, a big thank you for watching the video. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.